Shay, Colonel Monroe told us what happened.
You, sir, are a fool. But thanks.
Master Cormac, I am sorry to bother you when you were barely out of your sick bed.
No, I've had enough of being cooped up.
Then perhaps you could get a friend of mine out of trouble. He discovered a nest of criminals developing strange weapons. Look at these. Bullets as loud and bright as firecrackers. If we might have a moment alone. His name is Christopher Gist. And he might be in over his head. I fear these brutes will hang him like a dog.
I will not let those outlaws have another victim.
Good. The villains are entrenched at Old Fort Arsenal. I have urgent business in Albany. Please tell Master Gist to join me there.
Did you hear, dearie? They are hanging a man in the Old Fort.
Oh, 'twould be a shame to miss that.
Let's say we give him a stretch. Kill him! Let him hang! Go to hell, the lot of you!
These ruffians are part of the same gang who made trouble for the Finnegans.
I can get him from here! I've got a shot!
I have him in my sight!
I've a good line on him!
Come on, dog.
Got him sighted!
Keep dreaming, you foolish cur.
I can get him from here!
Christopher Gist! I'm Shay Cormac.
Can't! But what are you doing here? Don't mind the ass.
The Colonel sent me.
Aha! Ian, have a grenade! Good show, Shay. Ran them right out of their own den.
Well, I was looking for a new place to live.
Well, don't put your name on the door yet. There may be a few men left on their ship. Look, the bird is nested right over there.
It's the Morrigan. What is she doing there? That's my ship, friend. Begging your pardon, but I must go fetch her back from those louts.
Wait! I can hardly let you do that alone.
Help me if you can, then.
Keep your wits about you, Shay. Criminals are everywhere, and most of them look just like law-abiding citizens.
And they've been harassing the people who've nursed me back to health.
Sounds like good folks.
They are. Perhaps you know them. Barry and Cassidy Finnegan.
I've never met them, but I knew their son. Careful now. These ruffians can be anywhere. You can draw them out by making noise.
Oh, I've got something better than that.
Well, you seem to be more than capable of taking care of this matter. Tell you what, I shall find a new crew for your vessel, in case you have to leave post-haste.
You there! It will take more than that to lose me. Hey, where do you think you're going?
Damnation! Run! Shit, run! I don't want any part of it! She's a fine ship. And true to my word, I found a crew for her. I did leave one position unfilled, though. Tell me, Shay, do you have a first mate?
He's long gone.
Then I apply for the post, Captain.
Welcome aboard.
As your first mate, may I suggest our next destination? The Colonel will be expecting me to report back.
My thoughts exactly. Colonel Monroe said he'd be in Albany.
Splendid! Captain has the helm. The Colonel waits on Albany. I wonder what he has in mind for us to do next.
Us? I thought you just wanted to check in with Monroe. Not sign me up for the army.
Not at all, Shay. But I admire the Colonel's ideals and want to make them happen.
What kind of ideals?
Secure borders, prosperous farms, fair trade. We need those in these wretched colonies.
Sounds like a high-minded utopia.
It rather does. Want to help make it happen?
Colonel Monroe is an intriguing man, and he certainly seems honorable. We'll head for Albany. After that, I'll see.
Split. Full sail ahead,
We
lads!
barely down all those rocks, Captain!
He sighted a thrasher, a slash in his tail. Time now, old skipper, to hoist up your sail in the windy old weather.
Short sail! Get off the squall!
In good health, I see.
Thanks to the captain here.
'Tis a fine vessel, Captain Cormac.
Thank you, Colonel Monroe.
Master Gist, did you learn more about our conspirators and their new weapons?
Well, only that their base of operations is a French fort further downriver.
It's a little close for comfort, isn't it?
If the French have installed a fort in our territory, they are likely preparing an assault. New York could burn. Will you join us, Master Cormac?
Aye. Enough innocents have died already.
Might I suggest we improve our vessel? The Morrigan is good, but with a few more supplies, she could be unstoppable. And there's a French outpost nearby I happen to know.
I like the sound of that. What sort of business are the French up to there? Just occupying the territory?
It is an economic incursion more than a geographical one. Some of the ruffians are sponsored by enemies of the colonies. They intend to undermine local authorities.
I've heard they steal from civilians and resell essential goods for 10 times the price.
It's always the little fella who gets skinned. Colonel, you and Gist here seem inspired. Is there something in the water? Or in the whiskey?
Now why do you say that, Master Cormac?
I think Shay is. our intentions towards our fellow man.
I understand, but there is no need. I simply want these colonies to be a place of safety, development, and purpose.
Funny. I thought rich men wanted them to be a place of profit.
I am not a rich man, Master Cormac. Money is a means to an end, not an end in and of itself.
I only employ great artisans to fashion my wear.
Charles, empêche rien jusqu'à ce qu'il se remette de sa blessure. On double les patrouilles jusqu'à nouvel ordre.
C'était quoi ça? C'était rien que ton imagination.
Félicien, j'ai une mission spéciale pour vous. Suivez-moi. Charles, empêche.
You have the key to my heart. Well, to the spoils here at the very least.
Je vois du sang partout, mais pas l'ombre d'un meurtrier. De grâce, laissez-moi.
Donc je me suis enrôlé pour...
Garde, occupez-vous de ça. Oh, ne me tuez pas. Non, pitié, j'ai rien fait. Oh, tes dernières paroles. Laissez-moi tranquille. Innocent, ne me faites pas peur. Mais je n'ai rien fait.
Good show, Shay. Now let's use those materials to give the Morrigan more firepower. Splendid! That fort and their defenders will tremble before the Morrigan.
Captain has the wheel!
Your ship is in fine form, Master Cormac. That fort should offer little resistance.
I rather hope the frogs offer some, else this will be a dull day.
Never wish for battle, Master Gist. There is plenty around here for any of our lifetimes.
Besides, if we find the fort's commander, the French will surrender, no?
Indeed, that is a sensible strategy. But we will have to wear down the fort's defenses first. Otherwise, they will just dig in.
There's our turn! Knock her down like a game of ninepins!
Begin by hitting her towers.
As the Colonel says!
There, Captain! A good shot and finisher! Awaiting order.
Longbow, Captain! The French
Fire!
ship, Captain!
She's weakest right there, sir!
Fire!
Cannon ready!
Fire! Fire!
That's got them!
Fire!
Captain, put a shot through her there!
Fire! Fire!
That's their weak sweeping hits! Working on it, Captain!
Fire!
More coming, sir!
Top gallants, royals, good!
Warship incoming, Captain! It's a gunboat!
Fire!
Ship belongs to King Louis!
Weakest right there, sir!
Fire!
Ready to fire, sir!
Fire! Ease up! Loose down! Catch some wind!
Loose sails! Let's catch the wind! The enemy patrols these waters closely, Captain. Superb! Now find the fort commander! Let the anchor go!
Jetez en joue, mon mignon! Quelle blague! Bien essayé! Moi, je me toucher! Déjà mort!
Le chasseur.
Say, it has been so long. Were you on a special mission?
Yes. From Achilles.
How interesting. So am I.
Don't make me do this, Le Chasseur!
Assassinate me? I thought that was your specialty.
We could both just leave.
Ah, but then I would tell your brothers that you are alive. You have to kill me, Shay. You are always good at your business, Shay.
As were you. Tell me, what are you doing inland?
Special weapons. Poisonous gases to use against colonial authorities. I am merely a delivery man.
Then may your final delivery be swift. Le Chasseur was right. I had no other choice. If the assassins find out I'm alive, they'll come after me.
While you were busy taking down that fort, I happened to stumble upon the treasury.
You don't say.
It was the damnedest thing. That's quite a win! The Colonel thanks and congratulates you, Shay. He has returned to New York. But you look troubled.
Do you ever wonder if you're doing the right thing, Gist? If you chose the right path?
I used to, my young friend, but not anymore. Not since I met the Colonel. And what's the question? The French are entrenched in our territory. It's about time we root them out.
Of course. You're right, Gist. Let's head back to New York.
Aye, Captain.
Loose and trim too!
Loose the mains! Half sails!
Douse all sail! Unfurl mains! Let's move!
Cliff ahead, sir!
Loose sail! Let's catch the wind!
Oh, Billy Ryan. And he was a dancing master. Oh. Colin is flagrantly flouting the law. I'm waiting for your instructions, sir. Didn't I a snail?
Ah, Master Cormac. What you have learned from Le Chasseur was confirmed. The local lawbreakers are changing tactics.
What's their plan now?
Their boss has hired Benjamin Franklin to produce new weapons for them. He's very well guarded.
Benjamin Franklin? The scientist?
You have heard of him? Good. He is making equipment to spread gases among the populace. Toxic ones, as it turns out.
The populace? I thought they would use it against the authorities. Though that would be terrible as well.
The ruffians we have arrested refer to an intimidating woman. I believe she is behind these nefarious plans.
I'll look into this.
Thank you.
Hope. I pray it's not you.
Did you see him today?
No, he hasn't stepped outside in days. What's Franklin working on?
Not sure, but it sounds explosive. Boss really wants Franklin.
Hey, get down! Causing trouble? Fleeing is futile. You're on our territory, sir. I have him in my sights. That was clear shots. Push him. Do not put him any space. I have a shot. Ready to fire.
Keep running! Do you think this is some sort of game? Finish him! He's getting
Shay! It is good to see you again. Your friend Hope said you were away.
I was. Sir, I've come to collect the results of your experiments.
Oh, well, it's a very good thing then. I just finished fixing the prototype. Here you go. I was preparing to leave for Philadelphia, and then Europe. I was invited to lecture in London. Oh, would you be so kind as to inform Mistress Hope?
Of course. God, Hope. What are you doing with these felons? Turning the city against itself. What have you become?
Something the matter, Master Cormac?
No. Yes, just old memories.
When I am issued new recruits burdened with regrets, I tell them the surest way to lose them is with gunpowder.
You're right, Colonel.
This prototype seems very powerful. Use it with care, Master Cormac. Our intelligence says this thing can destroy certain fortifications, as well as injure several enemies at once. There is also a more subtle way to use it. Some of these grenades contain a strong sedative. Fire one into the crowd and they will fall asleep immediately. We should test this new weapon. Use it against that door. Go ahead, Master Cormac. Shoot the door. Good work. Good work. I think you are ready to turn this new weapon against the ruffians who would have used it. There is an abandoned factory nearby hiding a dangerous poison. Right now, it only causes sleep. But I fear those outlaws are distilling it. A more powerful formula could sicken or perhaps even kill most of New York.
But that's my first target.
Be careful, Master Cormac. We understand that.
All the better. Why mess with this? Maybe I can break the whole system.
What are you doing here? You child! You can't escape us!
Must get out, or I'm as good as dead.
He's getting away. How? Must I do everything here? He will not pass me.
What marvelous destruction, Captain. I saw the smoke all the way from the Morrigan.
That should discourage those miscreants. New York is safe for now.
With all due respect, Colonel, it's going to take more than a few explosions to get rid of this kind of trouble.
The boy is right, Colonel Monroe.
Shay, was it? Congratulations. You just burned a whole lot of rats out of New York. I'm Jack Weeks. This is William Johnson. I don't know about him, but I'm pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
It is, terribly dusty here. I'm sure Shay can recount his adventures to us over a pint. Hey, the first round's on, the Colonel, huh?
Is something the matter, Master Cormac?
Just a little confused. I must have breathed some of that gas.
Some ale will do you good. Come, we are all friends here. You will be taken care of.
From the Colonel.
Dear Master Cormac, my apologies for the brevity of this missive, but it is time we were honest with one another. You have demonstrated your loyalty and resourcefulness to the Templar cause. And this despite, and perhaps because of, your assassin origins. The manuscript the assassin sought has been in my possession for some time. I reclaimed it when my men found you marooned. The Grand Master himself charged me to discover its meaning, a task I regret I have failed to complete. I leave it in your charge, Master Cormac. There is no one else I trust more. Now I leave for Fort William Henry, an ill-prepared garrison surrounded by hostile natives and the French army. We have requested reinforcements, but I doubt they will be forthcoming. I have no illusions that our resistance will be successful. I commit my life to the British Army, and my soul to the Father of Understanding. Yours, Colonel George Monroe.
Captain has the helm!
Man your post, Gist. The Colonel's in trouble.
How do you mean, in trouble?
He's at Fort William Henry, facing impossible odds.
Get off your lazy arses, lads, and man your stations! We raise anchor! Sorry for the early libation, Captain. But you realize that it's been a whole year since we met? A whole year! Changed my life, you did. And for the better. You will forgive me if I have been celebrating without you.
A whole year. Gist, I've a question for you. How long have you known of my, well, former allegiance?
Oh, you mean the assassins? I knew that ages ago, Shay. I may be drunk, but I'm not blind. Or did you think I would assume you had escaped from some homicidal circus?
Why didn't you say anything?
Well, the Colonel wanted us to avoid the subject so it wouldn't, influence your decision-making. You saved my life out of pure selfless instinct, and helped countless others besides. If it were up to me, I would have made you an official Templar months ago.
Who is it up to, then? Monroe mentioned a Grand Master.
Oh, yes. The Grand Master of the Colonial Rite. You'd like him, Shay. His father was an assassin.
Really? He must have a story to tell.
What is the news from Fort William Henry?
The garrison is surrounded, and reinforcements are late.
General Montcalm has been blazing a path across the colonies for King Louis, hasn't he?
I rather wish he'd stayed home with his mistress.
His or King Louis's?
Either. Though I suspect the king's is finer.
Indeed. Madame O'Murphy is supposed to be quite the charmer.
I know Murphy is in the French king's bed. Now I know you're pulling my leg.
Captain Cormac has the mains out!
Let's go! As much sail as you can!
All sails loose and stay!
Ready, boys? It's a damn tough life, full of toil and strife. We will a man undergo. And we don't give a damn when the gale has stopped, how hard the wind did blow. We're homeward bound, 'tis the grand old south on a good ship called
Douse the royals and tops!
We don't give a damn when we drink for roast with the girls on old Maui.
Anchor ahoy!
Shay, you are a sight for sore eyes.
Jack?
Colonel Monroe surrendered to General Montcalm. The French and their Abenaki allies took Fort Henry. Johnson was supposed to bring reinforcements here.
I don't see anyone else.
The Abenaki are restless. They don't understand the terms of surrender and refuse to heed Montcalm. The colonel and his men were released this morning. They're walking into an ambush.
Wait here in case Johnson arrives. I'll protect the colonel.
Thank you.
Maybe I can finally repay my debt to him. I hope I'm not too late.
I'll see my guilt for proof on your... Who?
the last of them.
Master Cormac.
Sir, we must hurry. We should bring what's left of your men to the Morrigan.
A welcome offer, Captain Cormac. Follow me. Safe passage is ahead.
If you don't mind me asking, what happened at Fort William Henry?
Poor planning and poor luck, I am afraid. Montcalm was able to bombard us for days.
Damn frog.
Actually, he acted with great honor. When we sent for Parley, he returned an offer far more generous than anticipated. We kept our arms, and more importantly, our colors.
Only to walk into a trap.
I would hardly expect the French to defend us. Would you?
No, I wouldn't.
You continue to prove your loyalty to the Templars, Master Cormac. Risking your life for me.
We're not out of the woods yet, Colonel. As for my loyalty, well, I do owe you, don't I? You saved my life. Gave me a second chance.
We have been working together for a year now. During that time, you have rendered many great services. Whatever debt you imagine you have towards me is paid, would you say?
Perhaps. You live! Attack! Take cover!
Keep together, men!
I'll take out as many as I can. All right, Henry. Keep your men moving. I'll scout ahead and signal if there's trouble.
A sensible strategy. Very well. I will lead my men around the slope.
We'll surprise him soon enough. Keep running.
Hurry. Tegawassa will not relent.
Kesegawassa. You know this man, Master Cormac.
Aye, Colonel. He is one of Achilles' men. An assassin, as I was.
So they know I am a Templar. And now this assassin knows you live.
And work with Templars. I'm no fool, Colonel. The assassins will come after me next. We're both targets now. You know that's a trap, right?
Indeed, Master Cormac. But we have little choice. We survived French cannons, we will survive this.
I have got a good line on him. I have a good line on him.
This way!
Loose the sails!
You heard the captain, men! Let's get out of here! Move! Move! See!
I owe you my life, Master Cormac.
As do I, Colonel.
We have much to discuss. However, I must tend to my troops.
Sir, I will accompany you to Johnson's trading post at Onokwaga.
Then I shall depart at once. Master Cormac, meet me there.
Get the mainsails into the wind!
Loose topsails, gallants and royals!
Flotsam, sir. Could be valuable cargo.
As we were fishing off Haysborough line, shooting and holing and trolling all night in that windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all pull together. When up jumped a herring, the queen of the sea, says now, old skipper, you cannot catch me in the windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all pull together. We sighted a thrasher, slash in his tail. Time now, old skipper, to hoist up your sail. In the windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all pull together. Then up jumps a slipsail, as strong as a horse. Says now, old skipper, you're miles off course. In the windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all pull together. Then along comes a place who's got spots on his side. Says,
The native village of Florina is over there, Captain.
Trim the yards off the wind!
Drop anchor!
Tolérer ces criminels.
So, Colonel, it's Seems my life is an open book to you.
Men from my regiment found you delirious and half-drowned. I did not know who you were, but what you were was obvious. I brought you to the Finnegans for care. Their late son was one of our order.
Master Johnson was furious.
It was a risk, but I suspected you might have left your brothers behind.
Colonel, the manuscript, why return it to me?
Because, Master Cormac, you earned my trust. It could not be in better hands.
Respectfully, sir, I'm more of a target than you now.
Gentlemen, Kesegowaase is rallying to storm Albany. His allies threaten a friendly Oneida village, and French troops have already entered our territory.
Might be able to delay the French and help the Oneida.
We will ready the defenses in Albany.
If we are to defeat Kesegowaase and his allies, I need to help the Oneida. And see what I can do about the French.
Johnson stockpiled powder and shot here.
Bless him.
Captain Hester! So, not to pry, but would you happen to know if Kesegowaase has any weaknesses?
He hasn't any. He was a scout and mercenary long before he joined the Assassins.
May Lady Luck be with you, then.
I make my own luck.
The Colonel exerts a certain amount of control over the army, or part of it anyway. But we'll need both the soldiers and their native allies if we're to set up a proper defense against Kesegowaase.
Kesegowaase has allies in every tribe that sided with the French, as well as many others. Trappers, hunters, scouts. We'll need all the help we can muster.
Captain has the helm. Anchor away!
Stay alert, men.
You there! Stop now! Like to dance,
You have my gratitude, sir.
Stop! What's in the cave? Buried in your heart!
Trouble? You count. Blessings on you, sir. Thank you.
Stop right Look there. Out for strays!
I hope you put up with this fight. I need a
So long as we hold the old woman.
Thank you. I mean it, sir.
Oh, what a marvel!
I can hit him from here.
Stay alert, man.
Hey! Hold him!
Blessings on you, sir. Thank you.
What's in the cave? How do I get into that cave?
Hold there!
We'll teach you! The most humble. You there! Stop now! Time to die.
Blessings on you, sir. Thank you.
Look out for strays!
Venerable One. My name is Shay Patrick Cormac. I am a friend.
A friend indeed. You have the gratitude of my people, Shay Patrick Cormac. For as long as you shall walk this earth, you will have a place here among us.
My thanks.
It is I who thank you, young man. Would you be so kind as to walk with me? I am called Onata. There is a legend among my people. It tells of how the land under our feet was born, and how good and evil came into this world. The Sky Woman scattered her wisdom throughout our land. If you follow her path, you shall learn the true history of our people, and perhaps even uncover the reward locked within this cave. If you are the hero I believe you to be.
You honor me, Venerable One.
It is you who honor us, Shay Patrick Cormac. Farewell.
We're heading...
Trim the yards off the wind! Loose and catch the wind!
Release the main!
Full sail, she'll take it!
Loose sails! Let's catch the wind!
Douse the royals and cross!
Away anchor!
Captain in the water! I say we wait for the foe and charge.
C'est un fou furieux. J'ai presque envie de lui faire sauter le crâne.
I've got a clear shot. In my sight, clear. On va envoyer des éclaireurs sur cette crête et déployer le gros de notre mission. L'embuscade parfaite.
Je propose d'attendre que le brouillard se lève.
No? Me neither. Now let's keep killing those maggot pies. Bastards in the sight! You know what I could use right now? A barrel of powder. There is very little you can't fix with that. Clear shot on it. We sure showed those dogs who the true masters were. Glad we won. I'm going to drink myself. So I told the French, I fucked your sister in New York. You should have seen this. Your sister in New York. You should have seen his face go red. Glad we won. Then I killed him.
I remain unsure I'll be able to pay the quartermaster to replace those bullets. I'll have to borrow from that motherless dog again.
We sure showed those dogs who the true masters were.
Glorious battle, you. I say we raid the captain's drum.
So I told the French, I fucked your sister in New York. You should have seen his face. We kicked their French asses to hell. Our might is unchallenged.
Loose and trim too. Haul in the stunsails.
We're losing our bearings.
Studs out. Let's get moving.
sailor, then listen to me.
Damn the devil! What happened here?
Kesigawase.
Well, then we are too late.
No. Fort Fredericks is nearby. I'm sure the Colonel can hold it.
You heard the captain, lads! Make haste!
Get the mainsails into the wind!
Window sheets!
Loose all! Let's move!
Full sails!
Douse the gallants and royals! Keep her safe while I'm gone, Gist.
Aye, Captain.
Come out wherever you are.
Oh, no, I'm staying in. Just like Colonel Monroe said. Yes, sir, just like he said.
We will not quit, Hey, don't move!
Resistance is not in your best interest! Desist!
Barricade that breach! Do not let more in! Attack! Attack! More ammunition, sir! Reinforce the south wall! Fire at will! They're everywhere! Man your position!
This is Kesegawase's work, isn't it?
I believe it is, but I've not yet seen the devil. The manuscript.
You keep it safe. Bring it to the Morrigan. That's an order.
Who are you to give me orders? I outrank you.
I'm not part of your army, Colonel. I'll take care of the defenses until you get back. Kesigawase.
Burn!
Do you truly believe you can best me, traitor?
Burn!
Do you truly believe you can best me, traitor?
Burn!
Do you truly believe you can best me, traitor? Burn! Do you truly believe you can best me, traitor? We trained you well, traitor!
Sigawase. It didn't have to be this way.
It did. You are an enemy. Achilles will see you dead.
What he's doing is wrong.
Who are you to judge? The Templars will fail. You will fail. Monroe is already dead.
What do you mean?
Liam.
Look at this.
The Colonel was heading for the docks.
A huge man with an axe was chasing the Colonel!
You reckon the English and French can fight?
Look at this place.
The flames before the fire spreads!
The Colonel! He's trapped inside!
Help! Save the Colonel!
The manuscript. An assassin took it.
Liam. I'll get it back. I swear it.
Shay.
Do you swear to uphold the principles of our order? And all that for which we stand?
I do.
And never to share our secrets, nor divulge the true nature of our work?
I do.
And to do so from now until death, whatever the cost?
I do.
Then we welcome you into our fold, brother. You are now a Templar, harbinger of a new world. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
Do you understand now?
I'm starting to see why you're so interested in Shay Cormac.
Shay has seen the true face of the world, and he has chosen his path accordingly. A similar choice will soon present itself to you.
I did not think you'd get this far, but you seem to be on the right track. We still can't access the servers in the basement, but there's another one located at the top of the building near Melanie's office. That's your next stop.
Could you stop by my office? We need to have a talk.
This office used to belong to a man named Olivier Garneau. He was my predecessor as Chief Creative Officer of Abstergo Entertainment. Otto Berg is a representative from our parent company, Abstergo Industries. He's showing you the true history of the world, just like they showed me. Olivier was kind, he was intelligent and passionate about our work, but a year ago, he caught a glimpse of this truth. They never found his body. This is not the way we normally bring people up to speed on these matters, but you've worked hard and are proving yourself, so I'm granting you Level 2 security access. The servers on this floor should unlock more of Shay's memories.
François Macandal saved Baptiste from slavery and inducted him into his so-called brotherhood. Macandal was a vicious mentor, and in his desperate attempt to liberate slaves, he broke his own creed by indiscriminately killing nobles. Misguided as they are, some assassins are honorable. Macandal was not one of them. Thanks to the calculating genius of Madeleine de Lille, the Templars made an example of Macandal by way of public execution in 1758. His pathetic excuse for a brotherhood quickly fell apart. When his comrade and childhood friend Agathe fled to Louisiana, Baptiste saw the futility of his former life in Macandal's brotherhood Madeleine saw Baptiste's potential and instructed her Templars in New Orleans to strike a deal with him. If he could draw Agaté out of hiding and eliminate him, he would be granted a place in the Templar Order. Although Baptiste was killed by the assassin Aveline de Grandpré, his path clearly demonstrates the inherent superiority of Templar ideals over assassin terrorism.
I've got your Animus ready and waiting. Smooth moves, numbskull. I've got the next set of Shay's memories loaded up and ready to go.
We are nearly there. Know that you are aiding a worthy cause, even if you do not yet know what it is.
I'm just saying that Violet didn't have to yell at us for not fixing the elevator before she did.
Ugh, kill me now.
Why? I would, but she would just have you brought back to life and put you back to work.
Shit! What's happening?
Another glitch?
Same one as before. Shay's back at Notre Dame.
See if you can complete the memory this time.
Got it. Shay's in Paris, all right. I even got a date for you. 1776.
At this point in time, Franklin was the American ambassador to France.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Otto Berg, professional killer and amateur historian.
Arate! What are you doing? I have no quarrel with you! You, uncultured swine! You should not have left your backwater colony! Find him again! Keep running!
Shay? Is that you? How long has it been? Where are my manners? Thank you, my friend, thank you. But what are you doing in Paris?
With all due respect, sir, this is no time to talk. You're still in danger.
Yes, I must return to my family.
Tu n'as plus toute la tête. Que cherche-t-il donc à...
Thank you, Shay. Please, wait for me. I just want to make sure my family is safe.
Puis-je vous aider? C'est intolérable!
Il n'y a rien de plus à faire avant demain, je t'assure. Je vais envisager toutes les solutions possibles.
How? How did you do that? It was quite fortunate.
I make my own luck, Master Franklin, as I suspect you do.
Yes, indeed, my good fellow. Yet, without your assistance today... Well, you have my thanks, Shay. Is there anything I can do for you, to repay you for this kindness?
Actually, there is. I need to meet a business acquaintance. I heard he would be at the Chateau de Versailles 2 days from now.
And they don't just let anyone inside the royal palace. Very well. I'll see what can be arranged.
That's the best we can do for now. We keep trying to sequence memories out of order, which is why we're crashing like this.
What do you suggest?
If we progress further with Shay's life in the colonies, I'm confident we can get better results from these Paris memories.
Very well. Keep me informed.
Uploading the next memory sequence now.
Shay Cormac, I hear you are the Templar's new Don of Precursor Archaeology.
I'm no expert, sir. I just witnessed what the assassins can do with those damn sites.
I have spent years investigating Precursor leads. Tell me what you have seen.
Well, I know both the Assassins and Templars are looking for pieces of Eden. Powerful weapons, mind-controlling apples, but this time it's different. We haven't found an apple, but a tree. These temples hold the earth together like roots. Disturb them, and Haiti falls, or Lisbon, or any other place the manuscript shows.
And the Assassins are blindly interfering with these structures?
Aye. And if we don't stop them, they'll continue destroying cities.
I see. We have intelligence of assassin activity near Louisburg Fortress. We'll be meeting with a Royal Navy officer, James Cook. He recently gained a commission that could be strategically valuable. Gist has the charts.
Very well. I'll depart shortly.
Colonel Monroe spoke highly of you, Shay. He was convinced you could become the best among us. I expect you will not disappoint.
I don't plan to, sir. Guest, do you know why the Grand Master is so interested in Captain Cook?
Well, sir, he's very intelligent and ambitious. His knowledge of seamanship is second to none. And if I trust my favorite barmaid in Halifax, he also just became captain of his own man-of-war. He's also an expert at deciphering secret codes. A man with such a skill is certainly an asset to our cause.
The kind of fellow we should welcome in the Order, then.
Well, he's a friend of mine, but the man has an annoying habit of strict honesty and a total lack of anything resembling guile. Makes it a little hard to keep secret business secret, especially when his mathematical brain is clever at cracking codes. Consider him an ally, but watch what you say around him.
Duly noted.
Likewise with Cork and Scout. They'll spend and never...
I've heard Louisbourg could be a linchpin in the war. If the Royal Navy can take that fort, it'll be clear sailing down the St. Lawrence.
Then on to Quebec and Montreal. The tide is turning.
General Wolfe will give that craven Montcalm a right thrashing.
I've been looking forward to that since Fort William Henry.
With this bloody war over, we'll finally bring order to this damned continent.
I fear it would take more than that, friend.
Whenever someone mentions hell freezing over, I will think back fondly on these days.
How can anything survive in these cold waters?
When Jack is worn and whether it be too old to cruise a boat, they'll let him stop in some rum shop till 8 bells calls him out. Then he'll raise his arms, say, Christ, I'm homeward bound. When his money's all gone, it's the same old song. Get up, Jack John, sit down. Come along, me jolly brave boys, there's plenty more grog in the jar. We'll plow the briny ocean like a jolly roving tar. Come along, me jolly brave boys, there's plenty more grog in the jar. We'll plow the briny ocean like a jolly
There she is, the HMS Pembroke, Captain James Cook's ship.
She's a beauty.
Man of war, fully armed. We should bring the Morrigan alongside. Master Kent.
Welcome aboard, gentlemen.
Good to see you again, Captain.
Captain Shay Cormac, Captain James Cook.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Pleasure's mine, sir.
Captain Cook uncovered a rather distressing stratagem, which I fear confirms our own intelligence.
Indeed. As we speak, our Royal Navy fleet is on its way to Louisbourg. However, the French have drawn up a preemptive strike against it if they launch this attack.
Obviously, we cannot allow that to happen. Gentlemen, the Battle of Louisbourg could very well be the turning point which will finally bring this war to a close.
I don't know about you, but I've had enough of war.
Then may I suggest you take the wheel, Captain Cormac? I think you might enjoy piloting a vessel with real, firepower.
I believe I shall, Captain.
Wolfe, Lawrence, and Whitmore lead the 3 divisions of the Royal Navy.
Who's their commander?
Major General Amherst himself, back from Hanover.
You take an interest in the war, Shay?
Wouldn't want to disappoint you, sir.
damn it!
Beat the
We cannot let any through.
It is imperative we stop those ships, Captain. The outcome of the war.
Make good use of your own mortars. It will prove crucial to the Odyssey. Take the boat them out! Ready, Captain!
Fire! Ease off the wind!
They are firing a volley!
Fire! Fire! Throw it all on!
Dear God, fire ships! Should they break through, they would devastate our fleet.
And we'd better not let that happen.
I recognize that vessel, sir! It's the Experto Crede!
Adewale. How fortunate he is that we have other priorities.
Agreed. We have to get rid of those fire ships.
We're right in their path! We have to sink that fire ship or get out of their way! Mortars incoming, sir! We're right in their path! We have to sink that fire ship or get out of their way! Another wave of fire ships, Captain! We're right in their path! We have to sink that fire ship or get out of their way!
Awaiting orders, sir! Fire! They are foundry! They are foundry! They are foundry! Waters, how do you like the water? Fire!
More enemy ships, sir! And more fire ships!
This is hopeless. We're absolutely wiser to fall back.
War and wisdom don't always mix, Captain. This isn't over yet, lads. Man the cannons!
Yeah!
We're right in their path! We have to sink that fire ship or get out of their way! Get out of range, sir! Sink us!
Fire! Ready, sir! Fire! On your mark, Captain! Fire!
There's the Royal Navy. We cleared the way just in time, Captain Cormac.
The tide of war is turning!
That was quite a crack, wasn't it?
It is too soon for celebrations. Adewale is still out there.
I'm sure we'll get another turn to dance with him, Master Kenway. Kenway seems determined to destroy Adewale.
Aren't you? He's a powerful man in his own right, and a symbol of hope for the Assassins. Eliminating him would shake them to their core.
It would, I know. But it seems a shame. He's a good man, Gist.
So was the Elder Washington and Smith. I rather enjoyed drinking with him. Wardrop, too. Though the man could not hold his liquor. He and Weeks never got along.
If you're trying to test my conscience, Gist, you've succeeded.
We live in a time of war, Shay, but it's always wartime for us. I sound like my Uncle Jedediah. He was an old sourpuss. Let me tell you.
Another time, Gist.
I see.
Captain has the helm! Loose and catch the wind!
Wash away the stench of fish. Well, our anchor's on board and our ranks are all set. Them Liverpool Judies will never forget. O'Reilly, gone away. Goodbye, me darling. Goodbye, me hero. O'Reilly, home my lane. Goodbye, me sweetheart. Goodbye, me hero. O'Reilly, gone away. Well, the rain is foul weather there, Captain! As I walked down on Broadway one evening in July, I met a maid who asked me trade in a sailor Johnson. I had it so way you send it, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girl, can't you dance the polka? Just for days I took her, I did not mind expense. I bought her 2 gold earrings and they cost me.
Short and safe!
Look what the wind just blew in.
Hail and good morrow, gentlemen.
Once again, Captain Cook's resourcefulness has served us well.
I have located the man you were seeking.
Adewale?
Exactly. He was last seen in the French fort not 2 leagues from here along the river.
What would that scallywag be doing in a French fort?
Refitting his vessel, I suppose, after Louisburg.
Thank you, Master Cook. We'll take it from here.
Farewell and Godspeed, gentlemen.
The fort's just up ahead.
Good. Let us continue onward.
Unfurl, mates! Let's move!
Saints preserve us! What is that doing here?
That makes no sense. Those rivers barely have enough draft for an ocean-going vessel. It should be nearly impossible to maneuver.
Maneuverability is hardly the point.
Well, I don't intend to find out the point. Let's stay out of her way.
We can find our way around her. Just keep to the smaller rivers where she can't follow.
And do try to remain unseen. We don't want to attract unwanted attention.
Why would the French bring such a ship inland?
As the war is drawing to its close, they're becoming desperate. They'll expend any efforts to gain firepower.
No offense to Captain Cook, but that lady has more firepower than any I've had the pleasure of meeting.
She's not really my type.
Ah, but the French ones can have a certain charm. Did I ever tell you the story of Madame Renette? That wasn't her real name. Right, about time. Point is, I think I know a safe place where we can debark. Sail on! So what's the plan? Bombard the fort?
Aye. We need to know what we're up against. I could take care of that.
Indeed.
Let's find a safe place to dock.
Douse all but mates! Ease off the wind! Haul it all sail!
Aye, sir. I'll keep her close, and I'll keep her safe.
Good luck, Shay.
I make my own luck, Master Kenway.
Faster, skip it, fish!
Ne bouge plus!
Tu n'as rien à faire.
飞信吧。
喂，小子！
So, the Templars sent their dog after me. Time to test your metal, Jay.
Get the maid! He's getting away. If only he'd stand still and fight me.
Admirali is facing on his own terms, picking the battlefield. And on his own ship, he is most at ease.
Find those martyrs! Else we'll be swimming home tonight.
This river's getting uncomfortably narrow.
Don't you worry, sir. Shay has gotten us out of tighter scrapes before. And the lake ahead is a dead end. Adewale won't be able to get out.
Trim the yards off the wind!
Against them, sir.
Trim us off the wind! Fire! Bruce made sail! Fire!
A wind blocks them, sir!
Fire! Fire!
Fortunate is, our war can't follow us anymore.
Fire!
That's their weak spot! More
Fire!
Put a shoulder
Getting away. If only he'd stand still and fight me.
Admirali is facing you on his own terms, picking the battlefield. And on his own ship, he is most at ease.
Find those martyrs! Else we'll be swimming home tonight.
This river's getting uncomfortably narrow.
Don't you worry, sir. Shay has gotten us out of tighter scrapes before. And the lake ahead is a dead end. Adewale won't be able to get out. All hands! Mortar!
Brace for impact! Trim the yards off the wind! Get the mainsail into the wind! Fire!
Put evidence that time!
Fire!
That's their weak
Fire! Fire!
Adewale's beached his ship!
A novel tactic?
He's saving his crew.
No. He's making a last stand. Let's not disappoint him. I will take the high ground and provide a distraction. Find another way.
your hunting dog, Grandmaster Templar. I want the quite a ruckus for both of you to be chasing me.
Indeed. You've been a thorn on our side far too long.
I served with your father, Hatham. He would be ashamed to see what you have become.
Really? I wasn't aware my father had a sense of shame.
Do not speak ill of your father, boy. If you become half the man he was, it will be a blessing.
Blessing or curse? I am my own man. Have you had enough, old man?
This old man will grow quick, boy, but not very clever. You will die as a traitor! You are quick, boy. Not very clever.
Forgive me, Adewale.
You dare beg forgiveness, child? Hell welcomes traitors like you.
Then I go there proudly, knowing I have done right.
It does not matter. Achilles already has what he needs.
I will kill every last man who defends him if I must. I cannot let him succeed.
You have become a monster, Shay.
Perhaps I have.
Come.
At this point, the war's not really over, but the French have lost their momentum in the colonies.
The Templars can now focus entirely on the assassins. They still have hundreds of men working for them in New York. Let us see what role Shay plays.
What is our progress on the precursor matter?
We are gathering ships and supplies, but it is difficult without a specific destination.
My men can help. I have enough to spare for a crew as well, Chevalier.
Hope has found a way to reproduce Master Franklin's experiment. We'll soon uncover the next precursor site.
And you're confident you can do this?
I am a keen observer, Mentor. The device will be ready shortly.
Very good. Keep me apprised.
We've yet to find where Hope is hiding. And most criminals in New York report to her now. I better find the Grand Master.